Hey everyone, welcome to Learn English with Joe for a new episode of 15 idiomatic expressions. In today's episode, we're gonna go over 15 idioms that are sort of related to science and technology since I'm really passionate about them. I think technology is super cool and I'm looking forward to the future because I'm really excited about cool stuff like flying cars and the metaverse. That to be said, here is a list of 15 idioms related to science and tech. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number one is as bright as a button, meaning being very clever. For example, my niece is as bright as a button. Number two is blow a fuse, which actually means to become very angry, losing one's temper. For instance, the teacher blew a fuse when the students were making noise in the classroom. Number three is get one's wires crossed, meaning being unable to understand each other, having diversified insights. For instance, me and my friend got our wires crossed for a minute. I could not seem to fathom what he was trying to say. Number four is have a screw loose, meaning being insane. An example, what's wrong with this guy? Does he have a screw loose? Moving on to number five, which is to hit the panic button, meaning to become extremely nervous or scared when things don't seem to go well. Number six is in tune with, which means being in a state in which individuals or entities agree with or understand each other. An example, my students are really in tune with me. Another example would be the government isn't in tune with the people's need. Number seven is light years ahead, meaning being much more advanced than others. Tesla's technology is light years ahead of the time. Number eight is on the same wavelength, meaning to think or behave similarly, to be in agreement. For example, my other half and I are on the same wavelength. Number nine is pull the plug, which means to force something to end. For example, the new principal pulled the plug on several extracurricular activities. Number 10 is push the right buttons. If an individual pushes the right buttons, they do exactly what is needed to get a desired result. For instance, the teacher knows how to push the right buttons to get his students to pay attention. Not to be confused with push one's buttons, which means to do or say something just to make someone angry. An example is Rebecca is really annoying. She knows how to push my buttons. I can stand her. Number 12 is reinvent the wheel, meaning to waste time trying to do something that has already been done successfully by someone else. See, honestly, there are plenty of channels that teach English on YouTube and do it effectively, I must say. So I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel, but the reason why I think I'm qualified to teach you is because I was once in your shoes. Some of you might already know it. I was born and raised in Haiti, so I'm not actually a native speaker, unlike those people. So I know what it takes to try to learn a foreign language. Number 13 is run into a buzzsaw, which is to encounter an unexpected problem. I left my home in anger yesterday, and to make matters worse, I ran into a buzzsaw. Number 14 is well-oiled machine. Vehicles usually operate better when you put enough oil in the engine. So, well-oiled machine suggests something that is operating very smoothly. Ever since the new president came into office, the country has been a well-oiled machine. Number 15 is wheels within wheels, meaning an instance that is complicated and difficult to deal with because it involves many different things. For example, the problem might seem to be simple at first, but there are wheels within wheels when we look closer. That's all for today's episode, so be sure to subscribe so we can keep the wheels turning. See you next.